Good morning. Well, it's raining here, and the thunder is rumbling every once in a while. Can you hear the rain? Do you hear the thunder? Anyway, that's what it's doing here today, and it's probably going to rain all day. I'm going to go get me some little boys and bring over in a little bit. I actually made me 2 or 3 notes here this morning so I could remember what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm gonna talk to you just for a few minutes, and I know I heard y'all say good morning back to me. I heard you. These are those donuts I made yesterday, but my yeast didn't rise. Where's my yeast? I didn't use this one. I think this was the good yeast, but I used some of this yeast, and I said it didn't work so good. I'm gonna go pour that down the toilet in a little while, just so it'll help out the septic. But anyway, you know where I found this yeast at? When I took my bread machine off of a metal rack I've got over there and brought it over there, inside the bread machine was this bottle of yeast, and I don't think I'd used that bread machine in 6 months. So it'd been there all this time. I'm fixing to sneeze. Just a minute, I'm fixing to sneeze. Alright, maybe it's gone now. I thought I was going to sneeze. Anyway, this one expired November 2022, and so I think it went bad because I hadn't kept it in the refrigerator, because you really ought to keep them in the freezer or the refrigerator so that the yeast won't die on you. But I don't think that's very good, so it's going to go away in a few minutes. But this one, I'm pretty sure that this one I've kept in the freezer, but you know, it says here on the top of the jar that it expired May 4th, 2018. So I know I had it in the freezer, and I'm going to check it before I use it again. But I think I'm going to try these donuts again. I ate some of these donuts, even though they're not light and fluffy. But you know what I'm going to do with them if we don't eat them? I think I'm going to make a bread pudding out of them. That'd be good. I might, when the little boys get here, they'll have fun cutting them. Cut them in little pieces and put milk and egg and sugar and bake it. And I think it's going to be good. So they won't go to waste, even though they're not really, really good donuts. What else was I want to talk about? I want to talk about eggs. Yeah, I want to talk about eggs. Yesterday, I was watching Mama Con. That's a new channel I've started to watch, and she needs some subscribers. And you ought to watch her, because she cooks some good stuff. But anyway, she was making some breakfast sandwiches. That egg still has some feathers on it. And of course, she would break them eggs, just, break them and put them into her bowl. I'm going to whisk them up to make breakfast. And that's what I'm fixing to do. And how I break an egg is I break an egg on the edge of my counter. And I do like that. That's the way I break an egg. And I know, a lot of people break them the same way, but there's 2 or 3 different ways you can break eggs. And I watch Eileen. I know you guys know Eileen. You watch her. This is the way Eileen breaks them. And I can't do that, Eileen. That just doesn't work very good for me. Cause then, how am I gonna break this egg? Cause I have to break this egg on the table. It's okay. I'm going to use these eggs for breakfast. I'm going to scramble some of them. And then I was watching Susan, and she was making Scotch eggs, which I didn't even know what Scotch eggs was. But she was breaking them eggs, and she was having to separate them. And so she had her a slotted spoon, which I do that too. And she put that egg in that slotted spoon to separate that. Just like that. But I'm gonna show Susan how I do that sometimes. Some of them the eggs I hadn't washed and they got a little stuff on them. The way I separated, and I got an egg separator, but it takes forever. But sometimes if I break the egg in the bowl and dip it out, it goes faster for me than letting that stuff run through the spoon. Anyway, that's that. Oh, one more thing I was going to show you. these are my little guinea eggs. I get 2 guinea eggs a day. I've got 7 guineas, and I was hoping I'd have more guinea hens than that, but these are the only 2 I ever find. But the other morning, I hadn't been purposely breaking the guinea eggs. I know I was, but I went to break one the other morning, and Millie was back in the bedroom asleep, and I couldn't break the egg. See how hard that thing is? I finally told Terry, he was sitting here, and I said, those guinea eggs are hard. Oh, it'll break. But see how hard I got to do it? I didn't know. That's the first time I've got guinea eggs, so I didn't know they were that hard. There. Oh, it broke. It broke. Let's see. Now, it broke. It will break. But did you notice how hard I had to do that? Oh, there's my little guinea eggs. Looks just like the chicken eggs. All right. How many did I break? 1, 2. I got 6 of them here. But I said they're not. And I got 1 more guinea egg, but I won't break it. Don't need it. I've got a whole flight of eggs, so I got plenty. Oh, the weather radio's going off. Let me listen. You hear that?
The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a flash flood warning.
Flash flood warning. I'm gonna go ahead and talk, cause I don't want to go down there and turn that off. If you don't have a weather radio, I recommend you get one, because they can alert you to storms that's coming. And you heard that alarm, it'd wake you up pretty quick. What have I got here? Oh, I was going to tell you about Millie and that baby doll. Okay, hush.
County in western Arkansas. Scott County in western Arkansas. Until 11:15 a.m. 18 a.m. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area.
Thunderstorms and heavy rain across the warned area.
Additional rainfall on the
Turn around, don't drown. I know. We know. I just hope it's just no storms and there's a little bit of egg white on that counter. All right, one more thing. I was going to tell you about Millie and that baby doll. She don't like that baby doll. She really don't play with it. But it was here the other day, and we was in the living room, and she was in there at the coffee table coloring, and I picked up that doll, and I said, "Oh, Millie, I'm going to play with your doll." So I took the arms of that little old doll, and there's a little song that I sing with Millie, and when I take the little doll's arms, I sing, "When we all pull together, 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 when we all pull together, how happy we'll be." Now, I sing that with Millie, and she loves to sing it with me. But, you know, she got jealous when I was singing with that little old doll, so she come over there where I was playing with the doll, which I was trying to get her attention. She put her crayons down, come over there, and kind of with her little frowny face, pushed that doll down and took my hands, because I was supposed to sing with her and not with that baby doll. All right, that's all I've got for you this morning. Oh, that the radio went off. I'll get off here. Need to make breakfast. Need to go over and pick up some little boys that's coming today. And they're not little boys. They're as tall as I am, but they're going to spend the day with me. We may try the donuts again with the better yeast, and may make bread pudding out of those, so it won't go to waste. And that's it for me. Bye, y'all. I love y'all. Have a good day. Do something fun with somebody.